This is Tales of Swordfall.
Episode 3, Bubble Bubble. Stu has successfully made the guards distracted. The rest of the group has gotten away and they're off going over the bridge. Roscoe has met up with Stu and both of them are trailing the main part of the group. So, what's the next plan of action?
Well,
So
Ray,
can
I
we
know
go
you
get in some water?
Well, Ray brought up a tavern, but I know a bathhouse not terribly far from here.
I go up to Taz and take both of her hands in mine, and I say, please,
Oh.
please, 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 please.
Okay. If that's all right with everyone, just follow me.
So, Taz, what is your favorite bathhouse in the city?
I didn't come prepared.
Just take your time.
I'm drawing an absolute blank.
How about this? It's one that where all the local bards just hang out. It has a nice bar. You know, their bath services are okay, but it will get you clean. Especially in this city where everybody, especially the bards, live in like one-room apartments and don't really have anywhere for a bathtub or any kind of... Well, there's no running water, so there's no showers whatsoever, so... Yeah, and...
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, it's probably not too terribly fancy, but it does the job.
Yeah. Let's go there.
Yeah, let's say it's kind of a little bit further south. So, you're kind of like in between... right there. Taz and Ray and anybody else who's inhabitant of the city would know that the docks, you know, are a few miles off from this point. And from the windows of this, well, there's probably no windows in this bathhouse. Never mind, scratch that. When you guys enter, you are welcomed by a little chiming bell, and there's just like a front little foyer, and a woman standing there. She's in a what is that thing called? A toga. Nice, simple white, held up by a gold pin, and she welcomes all of you.
Hello there. As you can see, we're in rather desperate need of a bath.
As she's saying it, you just Krakatur starts running, and you just hear cannonball.
Oh.
Is there even a bath nearby? Like what do we see? It's a foyer, but are there doors? Is there a bath nearby? Like what do we see?
So in the foyer, there's just like a it's not even a door. It's like a curtain between like this area and the back area, and there's like nice statues and stuff around. It looks like someone tried to make this place look as nice as they could, but on a minimum budget. Krakatur, do you just run through the curtain?
Yes, just jump in.
The first place you actually enter is a nice looking bar, and everybody just kind of turns and looks at you.
Pardon me, where are the baths?
Like, almost in unison, everyone points to the next doorway that's, like, to the west, so you have to kind of, like, go north and then the west.
I do exactly that, and I kind of have, like, one of those running paces, kick the door down, and continue to go about my cannonballing business.
Yep. You find the door once again is just a nice curtain.
Oh, by the way, but before I jump in, I gotta strip down and get nice and naked to jump into the bath.
Yeah, there. I was about to say. So the area that you do get in, it's literally a clothes place to take off your clothes. It's a transition room.
Krakatur bypasses the transition room and gets naked in like the bathroom, or actually right before he gets into the bathroom, the changing room in the bar, he starts stripping because he doesn't understand the cultural norms of this place, and he starts getting naked in there and then runs about and does his business.
No one actually just. I think more people just kind of start drinking and shrug because this place has a bar in it, and there's probably enough people who get kind of sloshed before they go to the baths that this might be a common occurrence. So yeah, you hear Krakatir just kind of like run in, and then there's silence, and then probably more like running footsteps in a different direction.
I am.
Pardon me. I'm talking to the person with the
sorry.
target. Please excuse him. He's a little
Excitable.
wild. Yes.
I could tell.
How much for entering to the bath?
Well, since Taz is a frequent here, I will just charge all of you 1 gold.
You're
it's
so kind.
Oh, well, you are so kind too. We enjoy your company and your music.
Pardon me, would you be able to tell me exactly what services I am purchasing for my 1 gold piece?
Yeah, do drinks come with that?
No, drinks don't come, but you do get to enter our thermal heated pool. It's powered by the earth.
It's really quite nice.
I pay for me and the cook, because obviously the cook has to come with.
Yeah, I hand over a gold piece.
Okay, Roscoe hands one over too.
The cook looks really awkward at you guys. I am going to the bath too.
We can't let you go out of our sight.
I believe you're the one who needs it the most.
That's fair.
Okay.
Did the hour pass? Am I still invisible?
You're not. It's like as soon as you just entered the entertainment district, you pop back.
Okay. I flip a gold piece onto the table. Is this a co-ed?
Yes, and it is co-ed. I hope you're
Awesome.
not shy.
Who's shy here? I ain't wearing no pants.
She blinks at you for a moment. Oh, never thought of that.
Taz buries her face in her hand. She's like, oh god.
We do have additional services for people with fur, if you wish.
Oh? Like what?
Well, we do have a very nice shampoo that people can lather you in after you take your bath in our pool.
That sounds fantastic. I will take one of those.
And she asks for 5 silver.
Here is your 5 silver.
She takes it. Anyone else want additional services?
I just slip her a coin and start walking off.
Roscoe will slip a coin to him and head to the bar, grab a couple drinks, then change to go in.
I understand that you have a what were they calling it a minute ago? A flea bath?
Yes, we do actually.
That's over here with me.
I believe I need one of those.
Well, it is, as I said to the tabaxi, 5 silver.
Ah, very well. I dig out some coins.
Yeah, and you guys have free reign of this lovely.
Question: can we take our drink to the pool?
Roscoe's just going to take it anyway. He's not going to ask.
There's other
Okay.
patrons who are doing it too. So
Then I will do that. I'm going to grab a drink. I'm going to head into the changing room, push the cook in a corner, and say, "All right, go on about your business." And then I guess she'll look around furtively and try and sneakily undress.
I'm gonna grab a cocktail from the bar, something sweet and just outrageously extravagant, and head on into the bath.
When Roscoe comes out to get in the bath, you can notice he has a big scar from his right armpit almost to the top of his right hip.
Does Ray know how he got that?
No.
Okay.
This is the first time you've ever seen it.
That's
Who,
what I
who,
should...
who has a scar? Sorry, I missed that.
Roscoe does.
Oh, Roscoe. Okay, okay.
Okay, Flea's gonna kind of slink into the bath, but before he does it, he's gonna take off his robes, neatly fold them by the edge, and you guys see him pull out a little tiny rubber ducky. And he slinks down into the bath and just like kind of submerges everything but his eyes and just kind of plays with the ducky with his tail.
Oh, wait. Oh, if Tabby is next to you, she puts Snack on top of that rubber ducky.
Okay,
Her little pet mouse, for those who forgot who Snack was.
I push it around with my tail and give him a good time.
So Stu takes out of his bag a mouse trap, which has a plank of wood under it, and he puts it on the pool and he pushes it toward the rubber ducky.
Oh,
how mean!
When you guys enter this room, you just like kind of see Crackatur just floating around in the bath, lounging, and you see this dude is just covered in all sorts of traditional ornate tattoos, almost as if someone painted like scenes and landscapes onto his body, and his body's just covered in scars and tattoos, and this guy looks like he's been through a few things.
Yeah, Taz has a handful of her own scars, not from battle or anything, just enough to suggest perhaps kind of a rough childhood. And she keeps her necklace on.
So yeah, you guys notice. You guys notice when Flea jumps in, his scales, normally green, kind of shift just ever so slightly towards the color that he's on. Not enough to really hide in it, like you can still easily see him, but just a little blue.
Stu doesn't actually take his clothing off. He just goes into the water with everything on.
Actually, one of the toga-cladded ladies would come up to you and actually ask if you wanted your clothes off, or if you needed some other proper bathing suits.
I am so very sorry. I didn't realize that I wasn't able to wear my current clothing into the. Of course, I would appreciate something else to wear. I apologize profusely for breaking your rules and dirtying your pool.
Well, we understand, and sometimes people get a little excited and they just want to have a dip. And the woman actually hands you a very nice, like, finely threaded robe, and it seems to be like it seems to be a good size for you.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, they're being very considerate. Actually, you notice that someone goes up to Flea and they ask if they would like. Actually, I'll just do it in a character. Excuse me, sir. Would you like me to put your clothes somewhere where they won't get wet?
Can you guarantee it'll be safe?
Yes. We make sure that every piece of clothing is safe.
I'm gonna reach in my pocket and take out the compass and put it on the edge, and then give her my rope.
Okay, and they take the rest of your clothing and go back into the place where everyone's supposed to take off their clothing, and yeah. So you guys are gonna have a relaxing, what is it, 4 to 6 hours just kind of lounging in a pool that's actually heated.
Yeah, Ray is probably one of the last ones to come in with. Does the cook get undressed?
No, the cook is like that kid who, goes to the pool party but doesn't get into the pool. He's just kind of looking at all you guys. He's not really understanding, like, if he's now a hostage or if he's supposed to be part of your group now. He's definitely getting mixed signals at this point.
So Ray just keeps an eye on him, and as she gets into the pool, she puts her hair down like outside of a braid, like she's trying to cover her shoulders. But anybody who looks close enough can see that she's got a regular human physique, but her shoulders have like little things sticking out of them, like feathers almost. Like if she were to have wings, that's where they would go. But they don't hide very well, and her hair gets caught in them.
Aw, self-conscious.
Yeah. So she just gets in and sinks down to her neck and just relaxes.
And you notice the women who are all togaed up. They are going around to the sides of the pool asking patrons if they want their drinks filled, etc., etc. It's actually a very nice place.
Roscoe will tip them a gold piece to make sure that his glass is never empty.
And they gladly fill it every chance they get.
Tabby continues playing with Snack on the ducky, but she pushes it towards the trap and then pushes the trap away because she likes to play with Snack that way. Kind of like I'm going to catch you in something and then set you free. So the Snack is kind of used to that.
That's incredibly cute.
Taz is watching this, torn between, oh, adorable, and that poor mouse.
Krakatur, again, not really understanding any sort of way of socially interacting with people, gets up and like stands up and kind of walks/wades over to Ray, and he kind of looks solemn and kind of not really sure how to say what he's about to say, but he proceeds and says, "Dear friend, I must apologize for what happened earlier. It's hard to explain."
Apology accepted, and she holds her hand out for like the soldier's arm shake.
He grabs her arm and does the soldier's arm shake. "It's difficult to explain what happens. Perhaps someday I shall explain." And he's obviously super embarrassed and just like doesn't really know like how to apologize for the kazoo acting up.
Ray actually seems like I kind of smile and I say, I think I understand what it's like not to be able to control yourself sometimes. And you guys can see that now. It wasn't just the armor. Like her arms actually are pretty strong, except it almost looks like they don't really fit with her.
All right, I swim underwater towards Ray and I start poking her arms with my tail from underneath.
Damn, that tail.
Ray screams and gets up. What the?
Oh, do not
Lashing
be
out.
Are you
afraid.
alright?
I think that's something poked. Fuck. This is.
One of the
Can't
toga ladies comes to close to your side. Is there a problem?
No, it's fine. Was that Flea?
I don't even come up. I'm just swimming around underwater. I have no idea this is going on.
Krakatur shrugs and is just like, most likely.
I'm going to wring his little neck.
The woman looks a little concerned. Fleas? Usually
No,
the
it's-
minerals
sorry,
kill the fleas.
It's not the
It's
not
a
the
thing.
problem.
It's
don't
not
worry.
the insect. You're fine.
All is forgiven, Krakatur.
My thanks.
Okay, time for that mechanical stuff, since this is a short rest. You guys do get to use your hit dice, and you get all the benefits of a short rest. So some of you get some of your spell slots back, or all of them, depending on who you are. And while we know how hit dice work, you get a certain number, you roll them, that amount gives you so much HP back. And you guys were pretty beaten up, so yeah, you probably need them.
Hey!
Is that plus your Constitution modifier, Cricketor?
No, that's just a straight up 12. I'm gonna be at full anyway.
Nah, awesome. Yeah, it's always nice when you actually roll your dice and they're at max, and you're like, yes, I can fully heal.
Is Taz fully healed at this point?
I am indeed.
Okay.
Yay! And just remember, your hit dice do replenish every long rest, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, yep, just keep that in mind. Hooray! Maintenance stuff.
Yay!
Does anybody want any other kind of interactions before we just move
I would
ahead?
like one more.
Stay tuned for the next part of this episode. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.